Hello! Today, as always, I am going to be trying to predict the nominees for the Goodreads Choice Awards Mystery Thriller category 2025, and I have to tell you guys, I have never, ever felt less confident. I don't know how I'm going to do this.
I feel sick, I've got a migraine, I've got a headache.
Come on, lass.
No, forget it, I'm sorry.
Usually going into this, I have a pretty clear idea of what's going to be nominated. This year, it has been dire. Well, no, here's the thing. I think a lot of niche mystery thrillers have come out that I am interested in. But in terms of like the big books, crickets. Dida's here. You can probably see her tail. She's going to help us emotionally. I need an emotional support animal for this. Yeah, every year I read the nominees, the top 10 for the Goodreads Choice Awards Mystery Thriller category. And so I think it's fun to try and predict them. But guys, I've never, ever felt less confident. Never. Something that I do when I do these videos is I try not to think about this in the run-up. But of course it's like, you know, there's thoughts percolating in the back of your mind, but I try not to think about it so that I come to a conclusion with you guys. This year, I maybe have 4 books in my brain, and after that, I don't know what we're gonna do. There's also books that I'm hoping are not nominated, and there'll probably be a bit of like, I don't know, me trying to convince myself they're not going to be nominated when they are. But yeah, I think that the mystery thriller genre is in deep, deep trouble, and it's all thanks to one person, Freida McFadden. No, I'm joking. Or am I joking? So yeah, today we are going to try and predict the nominees, but I don't know how that's going to go. I think the previous years I've gotten like, I'll put up on the screen. I've done this 2 years previous, how many of the predictions I've got correct. Maybe like 13, I think. 4 correct this year, maybe, guys. I honestly don't know what to hope for. So shall we just dive into it and try and predict the nominees for the mystery thriller category? Okay. I'm going to start with something that makes me happy. I'm going to start with a good one. I am going to start with The Impossible Fortune by Richard Osman. My man, love of my life, Richard Osman.
He wants to marry me.
I think this will be nominated. I think this will make top 10. I'm going to put what I think will make top 10 up here, and I'm going to put what I think will be in just the top 20 in the gold. I think The Impossible Fortune by Richard Osman will be nominated and will make top 10. Now, the only thing that I think could draw this back is I do think, like, at a certain point, they don't like nominating books super far into series. And obviously, this is number 5 in the series. However, since this series has been nominated, I think it was from the 3rd onwards, Richard Osman always makes, like, top 5. So I think it's a pretty safe bet. I think this series perfectly exemplifies the kind of mystery that it represents. And so I think it will be there to represent that. The Thursday Murder Club movie just came out, so I think this actually has a chance of doing very well, because kid you not, the way the Goodreads Choice Awards works, people who just liked the movie will vote for this if they haven't read anything in the category. So I believe this will make top 10 with my whole heart. I feel like I can stand by that. It's one of the most popular books. It hasn't been out super long. Sorry, excuse me watching Norwich City content. So it hasn't got the most, like, we're going to have a look when we go further in at how many ratings stuff has got. It hasn't got the most yet, probably 14,000, but it will be nominated. It's come out like 2 weeks ago, so it hasn't had a chance to be read by loads of people, but it will be nominated. I stand by it. Okay, listen, we had to make us happy at the start. We had to have some good vibes going on. And I reckon this will be what I vote for. I can already say it now. The nominees aren't out yet for like a month, but I reckon this will be what I vote for. Okay, let's counteract the good with some bad. The great with some evil. Let's look at Freida.
Evil.
I think Freida's brought out 3 books so far this year. I don't think 3 will be nominated. I think 2 will be. That could be me, like, hoping for the best. But I do think, I don't think they'll nominate 3 from one author. Like, what is that, 15%? I can't do math, but like about that. Of the nominees being from one author, I think is crazy. I think they will nominate 2. So I think what is eligible are The Crash, 482,000 ratings. I just like felt a death inside. Oh my god. I don't think we're going to defeat the evil this year. I think she'll probably win. We've got The Crash, The Tenant, and The Intruder. Now, The Intruder has only just come out, but The Crash is the most read. But look, The Tenant has done pretty well. This is really hard. Last year, they nominated The Teacher and the Boyfriend, not The Housemaid is Watching. And that is the lowest rated out of all of them. And it looks like The Crash is the lowest rated out of The Crash, The Tenant, and The Intruder. I mean, this is like, I don't know what to pick. I don't know what to pick. I feel like I've heard the most about The Crash. I don't know what to pick. This literally came out like, this has just got a high rating because it came out a week ago. This came out a week ago. I don't know what they're gonna pick. I don't know what they're gonna pick. I think I'm gonna go with The Crash and The Tenant. That could be wrong, but I think let's go with The Crash and The Tenant. That is just pure guesswork, guys. There's no rhyme or reason to that. So yeah, I think these will both be nominated, and I think they will both make the top 10, because that's what happened last year. And listen, if they make the top 10, that's better for me, because we have a chance of then the vote being kind of like cancelled out and her not winning. I'll accept reading 2 Freida McFaddens if it means she doesn't win, because that's best for everyone. Aren't we glad the God of the Woods won last year? Some actual like quality literary mystery rather than like The Boyfriend or whoever came, the teacher. She came second with like 2 of them. There we have it. There's 3. Let's talk about the 2 other books that are on my brain, and then after that, God knows what we're gonna pick. I honestly have no idea.
Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows?
So one I've been thinking about is The Ghostwriter. This has been a pretty buzzy one. 45,000 ratings, which I think is actually going to be pretty good this year. No one's reading mystery thriller, everyone's just reading Freida with 480,000 ratings. How are we ever meant to stand up against her? I don't know. Yeah, The Ghostwriter by Julie Clark. I've heard a lot of buzz around this one. It's got like a historical element, which I think always tends to do well as well. I think we're going to be using these a lot. Like, what else are people reading? Readers also enjoyed these books. This, I wanna put a pin in that. We're gonna open that. That one's tricky whether it'll be historical or mystery. Anyways, I'd actually be really excited about this one. I think this one sounds really good. It just sounds very interesting. There's like a family tragedy. The only surviving child becomes a horror writer, and we've got a ghostwriter who's his daughter, and she has to ghostwrite her father's last book. I just think it sounds interesting. The other one I've heard a lot about is The Compound, and I feel like this could be up there. Oh, it hasn't got very high rating. I believe a book has to be 3.5 or above to be nominated, but it's got 51,000 ratings, which is pretty good. I'm gonna put it in. With the average rating that low, maybe I should put that in the top 20. Like, maybe people won't vote for that. Because you gotta think, like, number of ratings is important because people need to have read the book to vote. Well, people don't need to have read the book to vote for it. A lot of people don't. In general, the more people have read the book, the more people have a chance to vote for it. But if it's got a low average rating, it's not going to be people's like favourite book. Like, someone's more likely to have read The Compound and another one on this list, and they'll vote for that one, you know? So I'm actually going to put that in the top 20 for now. One of the buzziest mystery thrillers is Judy Chan is Dead of the year, but I think that's got too low a rating. 3.45. Actually, only 30,000 ratings. I would have thought that had more. I just heard maybe it's more of a booktube book, you know? So that can't be nominated. 3.45. I've heard great things about it though. One of the most helpful things is these lists Goodreads puts out, because you can establish where their mind is. You can figure out what they're thinking about. So we'll come back and look if there's any other like newer ones, but we want to go to the Readers' Hit Books of the Year so far list. I read a selection of these midway through the year, but these are usually nominated, but the ones, oh God, these are dire. Okay, let's accept this. The Crash, we've put that on there. It's just so bad.
It fucking stinks. It stinks.
Beautiful Ugly by Alice Feeney, The Perfect Divorce by Geneva Rose. Heartwood I read. I mean, when I read it, I didn't feel like it really... Should I put all of the 4 of these on here? Usually they are nominated. What was last year's? I mean, how am I going to find last year's? Were all 4 end up nominated? We're having to do detective work now, guys. This one? This is 2024's? Yeah, here we go. Okay. First Lie Wins was nominated. The Teacher was nominated. Listen for the Lie was nominated. Home is Where the Bodies Are were nominated. How to Solve Your Own Murder was nominated. There's a lot more here. I don't think Darling Girls was. I don't think One Perfect Couple was. I don't think Last Murder at the End of the World was. I don't think The Heiress was. But these top 1, 2, 3, 4 were. So if there's only 4, should I put them all in? Oh my God, where am I going to put them? I feel sick. I don't want to do this. Oh, okay. I think I'm going to have to put The Perfect Divorce in the top 10. That, with a 4.03 average rating and 182,000 ratings. I don't want to read this. And I haven't read the first one. Do I have to read the first one? I don't want to. I don't think I will read the first one. Oh, we're gonna have to, let's put a pin in that. Fuck, I don't want to talk. Oh, I guess let's put a pin in that as well. Okay, let me open them up in other tabs. Okay, I don't want to read this. I don't want to read this. This is not my kind of book. Like domestic threat. Okay. I think with those numbers, oh, fuck. Let's put that in the top 10. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. I don't like that one bit. Oh! This is what I'm saying. I feel like the top 10 is going to be awful this year. I feel sick. I feel so sick. There's not a lot of books in this top 10 I'm looking forward to reading, if I'm honest with you. Because there's a few other books I feel like could end up here. Okay, we've got 5 of the top 10. Bloody hell. Then, Beautiful Ugly by Alice Feeney. I'm going to back myself and say, I think this will be nominated. Usually, I don't think Alice Feeney makes it in anymore, but it's been such a dire year, and this has been a good release for her. I'm going to put this in the top 20, but not the top 10. I don't think this will make top 10 with a 3.6 average rating. Oh, Famous Last Words has got a lot. Okay. Interesting. Let's put a pin in that. So yeah, I'm gonna put this in the top 20, but not top 10. I hate Alice Feeney. I've never read an Alice Feeney I enjoy, so I would really like it if it doesn't make top 10, because I don't want to read this at all. At all.
I will speak for myself.
That's a horrible thing to say.
No, it's not.
So that's me manifesting a little bit. That's me hoping for the best. Okay, and then what was the other one? Heartwood, which is the one I've read. It's got 50,000 ratings, and they do like putting more literary mysteries in. It is a more literary one. Like, it reminded me a lot of God of the Woods, which won last year. I feel like this could go in there as a more literary one. It's not great. Well, I give it, 3.5? A slow literary mystery that I found interesting, but some elements didn't work for me. I found the book lacking a real motivator to keep me reading. This is a great review, Megan. An actual mystery, if you will, lol. And I'm not sure if the split perspectives worked. I enjoyed the writing, atmosphere, and setting, however. I think that's fair. Let's put that in top 20 for now. We can remove it, but they only did 4 for this list this year. I think they'll all be there, even if they're not in the top 10. Listen, we're filling out. We've got 8 books. Let's go to all the ones I've put a pin in that I've opened up in other tabs and see how we feel. Okay, what have we got? Let's have a look at the ones we've got. This one, What Kind of Paradise? They're shelving it more as I need to find if this is on a list somewhere. They love to throw 1 or 2, I'm not sure about this one, 1 or 2 historical mystery thrillers in there, and I feel like I've seen this somewhere they shelved it as historical, which would mean it would go in historical. 10 what they put it as, like, in one of these is what they put it as going forward. But they love a historical mystery, like, and they always make the top 10 because people who just read historical books, that's the book they've read and they vote for it. So like Homecoming, All the Colours of the Dark, I'm trying to think of other ones, but yeah, they're always there. But I don't know about this one. I feel like this might go under historical, but I'm going to leave that one there for now. Then we've got 3 here. We've got Famous Last Words by Ginny McAllister, which has got 97,000 ratings. That's done better than I thought it had. 3.74 average rating. I hate this song. That's why they put it on. They've done it to be annoying. Done it just to annoy me. This one, oh, I think we're in danger here. This one I think will make top 10. The Missing Half. 3.83 and 79,000 ratings. Now, here's the thing. This is a podcaster, true crime podcaster, Crime Junkie. All Good People Here was nominated, I feel like in 2023, and made top 10. Was awful. At least this time, she's admitting to having a co-writer. I was gonna say ghostwriter. A co-writer. At least this time she's admitting to that. At least this time she didn't have one last time because the book was so bad. Oh, and I hated it. I hated All Good People Here. But maybe this time, if there wasn't a ghostwriter last time, this time there is. Maybe it's better. But anyways, this woman has fans. The last time it made no sense that All Good People Here made it into top 10, but it did because this woman has fans. And so they'll vote and it'll make top 10. It's a bit of like a pseudo-celebrity author pick. I think I might have to put this in top 10. Oh my god. What book in the top 10 am I excited for? It's a dire year. It's a dire year. I'm going to put that in top 10. Because even if there's books with better numbers, she has fans. She has a social media presence that she can mobilize to get them to vote. Oh my god, I feel sick. I don't like this. Should I just read a different genre? I can't read a different genre, guys. I can't do it. This is my genre. But I feel like it's betraying me. I'm going to put that in top 10. God, look at that. There is 1, 2 I'm excited about in there. Famous Last Words I've read. Don't Let Him In by Lisa Jewell. 3.77, not a super high average rating, but 101,000 ratings. And it's only been out since June. Some of the numbers we're seeing are books that have been out since like February. That one's been out since June. So maybe that's got to be up there. Lisa Jewell, I feel like is 50-50% of the time up there. With A Vengeance by Riley Sake, I'm just going to put a pin in that for you guys. Let you know it can't be nominated because it's got a 3.38 average rating. I'm going to put both of these in the top 20 for now. But I feel like with the amount of ratings that they both have, they're both pretty high. I put Jenna McHarrison last year with Just Another Missing Person and it didn't make it, but I feel like maybe this one's been a bit buzzier. Like it's already got more ratings. Okay, let's put that in the top 20 for now. I feel like we need to find some more mysteries. We need literary mysteries, we need historical, we need some authors of colour. That would help. That would help because, you know, I talk about this a lot, but it's a very white-leaning genre. And I feel like they do try to put some authors of colour in. You know, the numbers might not look like they'd make it in, but Goodreads does try and promote them a bit. But the genre is very white, and it's something I need to do better at, reading more diverse mystery thrillers and promoting them because, yeah, the genre is very white. It's important that there are some authors of colour, not just as like a, you know, there'll be people watching this like, oh, it's like a tick box exercise, you know what I mean? Not because of that, because it's important that we promote these authors. And I feel like Goodreads tries, but at the end of the day, it still is too white. But there you go. Okay. I don't know how I'm feeling about this. Let's have a look. Just who readers also enjoyed. I mean, I'll put a pin in Shari, but I feel like she doesn't usually make it anymore. Karen Slaughter. That's a high average rating. Do you know what? I would be interested in reading this. Have I enjoyed a Karen Slaughter? Have I read it? I could be making a lie. I could be lying.
But I did tell a bit of a lie there.
Small town where everyone knows everyone. 2 girls vanish. I might put that in top 10 for now. That's a high average rating. That's the thing that I feel like determines the top 10 often, is like super high amount of ratings or a very high average rating because people are passionate about it and want to vote for it. Oh God, I feel like there's not a natural Freida opponent here. I'm not feeling good about this.
Can't you save us, Britney Spears? Can we be saved?
Now, a real possibility because of how I've like done this and how I don't know what like I haven't pre-prepared is that I could miss important books. There could be some glaring books that I'm missing here. Not Quite Dead Yet by Holly Jackson. This is technically her adult debut. This is not YA. I think this will be nominated. I think they like Holly Jackson as an author. Often she like wins or comes really high in the YA category. And so 4.13 with 58,000 ratings, I think will be up there and I might put in top 10. Oh, that's crazy. I'd be excited to read that because I do love me a Holly Jackson, but I also hate me a Holly Jackson at times. We have a difficult relationship. I'm really sad that Julie Chan is Dead can't be nominated because it's got too low rating because I really want to read that. Okay, this is getting crazy. This is getting crazy. This is just also on vibes. But I feel like I've been doing this for so long, I'm actually feeling okay about this. Well, I'm feeling okay about me being correct. See, these are like, okay, do I think Cheryl will be nominated? Too old for this. I don't think that's got good enough ratings. Forget Me Not. These are the kind of authors that can be nominated. Sarah Pekkanen. Megan Miranda. You know, these are the kind of authors that often are nominated. Ruth Ware. But none of these are jumping out at me as definites, you know? None of them are jumping out at me. I want to see if they've done any other lists that are to do with new mystery thrillers. So, like, there's this one, but this is all, that's, like, jumbled up. I want to see if there's any other, like, 20, you know, new mystery thrillers for the season or whatever. I'd love if All of Us Murderers was nominated. It won't be. I'd love that. Oh.
Wait a minute. I'm figuring this out. I'm like Scooby and Shaggy. I'm solving a mystery.
Dan Brown, what are we thinking about this one? He's the kind of author that once upon a time would win, you know? Will this be nominated? I don't know if this is the vibe that they go for anymore. 688 pages. Fuck off. Or it's set in Prague though. I was just there. It's got less ratings by now than I thought it would. You know, Dan Brown, it's been out for a month, only 26,000. You alright, babe? I don't know what I think about this. This is obviously such a big series, so well known. He's such a well-known author. What do I think? I think let's put it in top 20. I don't really want to read it. 688 pages. Like, I feel like I've got better things to do with my time. I don't know about that. Let's put it in top 20 for now. That hasn't got as many ratings as I would think it would by now. Okay, is there any... I need to get back to looking for a list. Month by month guide to fall's biggest mystery novels. This is Boomtown is one I'm interested in. And I feel like when I looked at pretty good... Where is it? Pretty good reception. So this isn't out yet. Okay, maybe not. Yeah, it's about erotic dancers. This speaks to me as like a book they could slot in. I don't know why. I just think it's offering something different in kind of the plot than a lot of what the other books have offered. You know? No, maybe not. I don't know. That's hard. Oh God, please don't put Robert Galbraith in there. Please don't do it. I feel like maybe let's not do that. Like, let's not do that.
This is Satan's work.
I'm not reading. I feel like other books in the series have come out and not been nominated. I'm not predicting it. I don't care if that makes me wrong. I'd rather be right than wrong. No, I'd rather be wrong than right. Okay. Forget Me Not did only come out in August. Okay, so that hasn't been out as long as I thought it would be. So maybe we have to consider Stacey Willingham, because she often is nominated, but last time I put her in, she wasn't nominated. Okay, and this hasn't been out. We do have to consider lower numbers for books that haven't been out as long. Hot Wax. That's interesting to me they're putting that under... I thought they would put that under horror. They've put that under thriller. John Grisham... It's just... I don't think John Grisham would be nominated. I'd love if All of Us Murderers would be. 2025 mystery thriller. Oh, this book will bury me. King of Ashes. Okay, these are some shouts here. Let's look at King of Ashes first. S.A. Cosby does well, and I love S.A. Cosby that I've read. So I'd love to read another S.A. Cosby. Oh, okay. 4.08, 33,000 ratings. Came out in June. It's been out, you know, some of these books we're looking at with 100,000 ratings have been out since January, you know? So you have to, like, weigh that up. I think this will be nominated. S.A. Cosby's almost always nominated. Where am I putting it? Am I putting it top 10? Something about S.A. Cosby, I feel like often he does make top 10. I think I might put it in top 10 for now. His style of writing, we don't have anything else like that here, you know? So I'm going to put that in top 10 for now. That could be wrong. I could change that. We're open to change. And what was the other one? This Book Will Bury Me. Oh! I don't know if those numbers for a book that's been out since March scream to me nomination. I'm leaving that. I'm leaving that for now. I'm leaving that. Let's have a look here. Alex Finlay. Again, these are all books we've seen before. What is the sequel? How to Solve Your Own Murder. How to Seal Your Own Fate. That made top 10. I'm just thinking we haven't got a lot of like cozier mysteries. Like mysteries. It's not screaming out to me. Oh! This will be nominated. Vera Wong's will be nominated. Vera Wong, why don't I think of that? I literally said in the last video I filmed, oh, I think this is going to be nominated. Okay. Fine. Oh my God. I'll pull my blind over. Hang on. This will be nominated. Do I think top 10? The thing with this series is people who have enjoyed the first one vote for the second one even if they haven't read it. And this no, it came out in April. I don't know about top 10. I don't know, but maybe. Where am I going to put that? Let's put that in... Partly let's put it in top 10 because we haven't got a lot of mysteries. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm going to put it there for now. I just feel like people who love mysteries, there isn't a lot out this year. The mystery readers will congregate on certain books. You know, I don't know about that. Let's put that there for now. That doesn't look like a perfect top 10 for me. I don't think I'm right. Oh, this is an interesting one, guys. Oh, that's an interesting one. That's just come out. Okay, we're on like the mystery side here. Finlay Donovan has never been nominated. And I kind of think that's crazy. You know, this is the 5th in the series and it's got 32,000 ratings, it's got 4.07 average rating, but they've never nominated one. And will they start at the 5th book? I don't know if they will. But I think it's kind of crazy that Finlay has never been nominated. I just feel like that it fills a role. It feels like a certain type of book. And then we've got The Maid's Secret, which the first two have been nominated, 3.89, 35,000 ratings. But the second book only came like 16th or something last year. Killers of a Certain Age, the first book was nominated. How to Seal Your Own Fate, the first book was nominated. We've got Marble Hall Murders by Anthony Horowitz. That's got a high average rating. But I don't know if these have ever been nominated. Moonflower Murders? Did it just come out so long ago? It doesn't look like that was nominated. Usually it says if they were nominated. I don't know. None of these stand out to me. You didn't stand out to me. My mum's just turned on the TV downstairs. Apologies if you hear. My dad was on a meeting. Why can't everyone just stop when I'm filming this video and accept that this is the most important event of the year?
Yeah, that's cinema. This is cinema, guys. This is cinema, film, and movies.
Sort of also, I don't know how well I do talking to you because this really makes my brain tick and I'm just like, I feel like I have to put at least one of these 4 in, right? The Maid's Secret, Finley, Kills Well With Others, Marble Hall Murders. If not 2, I don't feel good about anything. Okay, maybe not that one. That's only got 16,000 ratings. This one's got a highest rating, but only 19,000. Finley's got 32, but has never been nominated. Maid's Secret's got 35, but the second book didn't do well. Oh, no. Okay, it came, like, 12th. It came 12th. But that was with it coming out at the start. I don't know how I feel about this. Oh, The Heiress was nominated. Okay, I didn't think that was. There's certain books on here I feel like we're not fulfilling the role of those books. Okay, I'm going to put The Maid's Secret in, and I'm going to put it in top 20. I don't think it'll make... Where's it gone? Oh, I went in the tab. I'm going to put that in. I don't know if that's right. But the other one came 12th. The other one I'm thinking of is Janice Hallett has never been nominated. But that's usually because her books were coming out a lot later in the US. And I feel like The Killer Question came out... no, it's only got 2,500 ratings. This is the kind of book I wish I could nominate. I can't believe Janice Hallett is so, like, less read than I thought she was. They like to put 1 or 2, like, really popular Kindle books. Kindle mystery thriller. And I've never heard of these books in my life when they come out. See, what the fuck is Nothing to See here? I don't know what that is.
Who is she? Who is she? Where did you find her?
What? There's a book I've seen. I think it's horror, but I think that's horror. Yeah, that's horror. Okay, also only 400 ratings. This is so hard. Part of me just wants to put Boomtown in. I don't think it's right. But again, this is just like, there's certain types of books that they like to slot in. And I feel like this is a kind of tone to Missing Erotic Dancers, set in the city, this kind of like underbelly of crime. That I don't think we've got anything like that. I might just put that in. I don't think it's right, but I feel like there'll be a book like it. I mean, there's a lot of like domestic thrillers here. And I feel like this is a type of thriller that's kind of like crime. I don't think it'll be there, but I'm going to put it in. I don't feel good about that though. But I feel like there's something. There must be a book that I'm missing that has a tone like that. Because I remember when I saw it for the first time, I was like, that'll be there. A month-by-month guide to 2025's biggest mysteries and thrillers. Well, okay.
I'm going to collapse. No, I don't. I feel faint. I've struck gold, ladies.
Right, we have those two. This is a helpful list. This is almost cheating. We haven't got A Killing Cold. That doesn't light me on fire. I'm also looking again for the... Oh, Notes on Surviving the Fire. That's only got 544 ratings. Count My Lies, 55,000. Okay, we have to get that on the list. Alex North and Alex Finley. I mean, 21,000 ratings and 23. I don't think so. The Retirement Plan, 9,000. This is real scraping the barrel stuff from me. Trying to figure out what's going to be nominated. Oh, that's interesting. They have put that under a mystery thriller. I think that's going to be nominated. I'm putting that in and I'm going to put it in top 10. I'm moving something out of top 10. I thought I'd seen it under historical, but if they've put that under mystery thriller, that's going to be nominated. It's going to be top 10. I can just tell by the cover that they're going to nominate that. That's such a nominated kind of book. So the books I want to take out, I feel like are not the books I'm going to take out.
Well, what you want to do is not necessarily what you're going to do.
I'm like, let's take out Freida. No, I'm going to take out Vera Wong's. Let's put that there. Let's put that down there, actually. Okay, we have that. Murder Takes a Vacation I'm seeing in a lot of places. 8,000 ratings. How am I feeling? Count My Lies. A reading one night suspense thriller. A wealthy married couple. Kill me, kill me, kill me, kill me.
I've had it.
Enough.
You know what?
Why are we back on domestic thrillers? I hate it. Do we only need one book left? I don't know if Boomtown's the book I'm looking for. I feel sick. I don't feel good about this. Count My Lies. 55,000 ratings. 3.73. I don't know about that. I don't know about any of these. None of these make me feel good. This is an interesting one. Strange. It's also translated. I don't know what year they nominate translated, but Strange Pictures, I think will go under horror, even though I think it's actually more of a mystery book. I think would go under horror. Otherwise, I might put that in the top 20. That might be my last pick. But it's more, I mean, the genres here is what people have shelved it as, not what Goodreads categorizes as. But I do think it'll be under horror. We need one more book. We need one more book. And it's like, out of all of these, what will it be? You know, like, who knows? It could be A Killing Cold. It could be Count My Lies. It could be fucking Shari Lapena. It could be Ashley Winstead. It could be Samantha Downing. Like, I don't know. What do I want to put in? See, I discount Shari, I do, but then a 44,000 ratings with 3.97 is one of our higher combos. Do I want to put Shari Lapena in? I feel like Shari's like a safe bet, but also not a safe bet. Like, she used to always be nominated, now not so much, but that is a fairly high average rating and a fairly high amount of ratings. I feel like I have a distinct lack of diverse books here. Like, I only have Vera Wong's King of Ashes and Boomtown. I don't think Boomtown's correct, but I don't really want to take it out. Because something tells me it could be the wild card. There's always a wild card, like a book that has just come out, or like a Kindle book. And just something about that book, I feel like there's nothing else on this list. Like, with Shari Lapena, I feel like I've got books like this on the list. I'm going to put Shari in. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel about that. Okay. Ugh. I don't know how I feel about that. Okay, that is my prediction. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it.
And I think she's in for a rude awakening.
There could be some big books I've missed, but I don't think there is. I think it's a dire year and we're in trouble and it's terrible and life is terrible. No, I think that's my prediction for the top 20 and top 10. I don't feel good about it. I don't think I'm gonna have got as many right this year. I think there's gonna be some wild cards in there, but that is my prediction based off vibes and my vibes of numbers. I don't know. I've been filming for almost an hour, guys. I've been filming for almost an hour. I don't know what I'm going to edit this down to. Yeah, I have nothing else to say, otherwise I don't feel good about that. And like, out of the top 10, I want to read The Impossible Fortune. I want to read The Ghostwriter. What Kind of Paradise sounds interesting. Real Good to Hear. Not quite dead yet. Oh, okay. I've put 6 in that top 10. King of Ashes as well. I've put 6 in that top 10 I'd want to read. 1, 2, 3, 4, I don't. Beautiful Ugly could make that top 10. That could happen. I don't want it to happen. I really don't. I really don't want that to happen. I don't feel like I've got enough cozy mysteries either. I've got 3, I guess. Impossible Fortune, Maid's Secret, and Vera. I don't feel good about the Maid's Secret. I don't feel good about Boom. These 3 are the top 10, the top 20. I don't feel good about. I think could very easily be not nominated. Let me know how you think I did. I don't know about. I'm not confident at all. I'm the least confident. I'm still the least confident I've ever been. There were times when I feel like my predictions are dead set. This could be, I reckon I've got like 9 right. I had to predict. I don't know. I don't feel good about it. I just dread what this year is going to be for the genre, for the category, because I just think the genre's in a weird place right now. We need to just get back to more mysteries, essentially. And it's just wrong that we don't have more mysteries. Why are there not 20 Richard Osmans on here? That's what I'd like. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope I've managed to edit it into something fairly coherent, because it hasn't set off like that. But anyways, I love you all so much. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon in another video. And I'll see you soon for me reading the top 10. I'm petrified. I am petrified. I've never felt such dread. Wish me luck. I'll see you soon. Bye.